like very few books on sales operations and RevOps, generally speaking, and nobody goes to school for it either. Now they have like sales courses and degrees you can get, but RevOps doesn't even exist. And everyone has their own definition.
Almost every definition of RevOps I've seen is complete gobbledygook. That means nothing. It's like theory in the sky, cloud. It's like, we will decrease sales friction and increase velocity. We will merge customer data into one place that allows us to, like, what does that even mean? So if you're talking about my theory, and so I like to think about this as a money ball. Money, like before this idea of using Sabernomics to identify who's going to win, they still had scouts. They were just doing it in their head. So like the change is like the way it's done, and the technology has changed. This competitive differentiation is how good is your data, which allows you to move fast. So RevOps to me is just like, we've changed the fundamentals of the game we're playing. We used to be playing rugby, and now we're playing football, and the games are different, and the motions are different, and how you substitute people is different, and how you score touchdowns is different. When I think about RevOps, I just think about it as the actual game, and then who's doing it well. I don't define, like, this is the issue. People define RevOps as like the endpoint, like, oh, RevOps is when there's no friction. Like, you don't define football by saying, what's football? A touchdown? Like, no, that's not football. And so my point is when we start getting into RevOps, the definition is just like, it's how companies work. And so how do people do it well? What are the best practices that come with that? It's such a depth topic. It's so difficult to understand, and it's very technical that it's just not very many people know how to do it well. Thus, it's a black box. And so our entire idea is, let's turn this from a black box into best practices that we can achieve over and over again, because we've seen them happen.